what's up guys, AFC Udino here, back with another Pokemon Revolution PvP game. Got a game against Bruno V8, and that Breloom is looking quite scary, but I also want to give a shout out to my boy Nishup. Let's lead up with Clefable here. I want to shout out to him because he helped me get this Greninja, and that was really a condition for me. If I got a Greninja, I would have made another video, and the video is right here. So he leads up with Breloom. Definitely really scary because I don't know what kind of Brelooms are running around on Pokemon Revolution. A Breloom could potentially beat my whole team. He's most likely going for the Spore here. Like, he's leading off with Breloom, so it could have been a Focus Sash lead. That's why I didn't want to lead up with Scissor. He could have Mach Punch. That's why I don't like going to Greninja. And it could also be like a Focus Punch set, and then my Ferrothorn gets kind of destroyed. And obviously, for obvious reasons, Breloom dies, and Rotom, if he has Bullet Seed with Technician and Life Orb, could die to that as well. So my only thing that can really check this Breloom is my my Clefable, but I have to choose a Sleep Fodder. And looking at his team, my other Pokemon are actually doing really well. So I am actually gonna choose Clefable as my Sleep Fodder. And now I don't think he's gonna click the Fighting type attack, so I'm going straight into my Scissor. As he clicks Seed Bomb, it's actually really good for me because he didn't Sword Stance up, and his Fighting attack should not kill me. So I'm clicking U-turn, and his U-turn will do a lot of damage. I expect him to go into his Ferrothorn or his Gyarados. So Azumarill kind of checks both because it has its Choice Bandit with Superpower. He decides to go Gyarados, and I get a lot of damage off on this thing. What? Oh, that was a crit. That was a crit. But Superpower should now knock him out, so that crit really helped me there. Because Superpower kills this Gyarados, and if he switches in his Ferrothorn, Ferrothorn also takes a lot of damage. But he decides to stay in with Gyarados. He does get some chip off with T-Waterfall, but I get rid of this Gyarados, which is nice for my Rotom because it relieves a lot of pressure on Rotom, and I can kind of use Rotom to commit on his Scissor. But yeah, his Scissor comes in now, and he should know that I'm Choice Bandit. I'm gonna go straight into my Rotom now. Let's see. He clicks Bullet Punch. It doesn't do a lot, so I'm not sure if this is... I don't think it's Choice Band, but yeah, I'm gonna Volt Switch here. He should be switching out here because I could carry Will-O-Wisp. Could be a possibility, but he actually stays in, and I do hit him with the Volt Switch, and damn, he went for U-turn there. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Now I took damage off. My Scissor is kind of nice because it still checks Breloom, it checks Gengar, it checks Weavile. But I need to remove this Ferrothorn somehow. Could go into Azumarill as well here. But I don't think he clicks the Grass type attack. I don't want to U-turn because then I might take Iron Barbs on Rocky Helmet. Yep, I don't want to take. I'm clicking Superpower here. He actually makes a switch into his Gengar, so really aggressive play right there. But it works out for him. So good play on his part there. I have to switch out, and I'm going into my Ferrothorn. Ferrothorn is kind of the only thing that can take attacks from this Gengar. He clicks Shadow Ball, and it's Life Orbs. I'm clicking Protect in case he clicks Focus Blast. He might not want to risk the miss, and he switches. So he switches into his Ferrothorn. I'm going to go for the knockoff because if I get some chip on this thing, then my Greninja can kill this with Hidden Power Fire. So let's see. Get rid of the leftovers, and Belt Rocks are coming up on his side, and I'm gonna stack Spikes now. Let's see what he does. He stayed in. Actually goes for Spikes, so he has Stealth Rocks and Spikes on his Ferrothorn. It's interesting. Double Hazards. I think I'm still going to go for max layers of Spikes. As he actually goes for Lychee there, expecting me to switch most likely. So I can get up one more layer. And he goes for his second layer. And I'm going to switch into my Clefable. And I'll try to get up rocks. Let's see. He actually went for Lychee again, expecting me to switch out, but I went into Clefable, so that works out for me. I'm going to go for rocks. And he actually reveals Iron Head, which dials close to half, but not quite enough to 2-hit KO me, so I'm going to attempt to go for the rocks again. And he stayed in again. So I wake up with Clefable, which is nice, and I get up rocks as well. And now I keep soft boiling up, because I heal more than his Iron Head does damage to me, so eventually I'll become quite healthy. And the moment he switches out, my Clefable will be healthy. And I kind of need help on my Clefable, because it kind of needs to check the Weavile and the Breloom. So he keeps Iron Heading, and I slowly get back to a nice amount of health. So he might switch out at one point, because eventually my Clefable will be very healthy. And I'm already outside of crit range, so I can keep doing this. But he decides to bring in his Gengar now. And yeah, I have to switch into this thing. And Ferrothorn is quite gypsy, especially with those headsets up. So Ferrothorn will get to it, girl, but I cannot risk Clefable here. It's too important to deal with Breloom and Weavile. I'm gonna sack Ferrothorn. Ferrothorn already got up 3 layers of spikes. So he already did quite a lot in this game. And Gengar still takes Life Orb Chip, but ideally he clicks Sludge Bomb. But no, he clicks Shadow Ball, so he clicks the correct move. Good play on his part again. But I'll click Protect there. And hopefully I'm outside of Shadow Ball range. It really sucks that my Ferrothorn is not Clefable. He's Impish with max special defense. But I got these Pokemon like this and I didn't change anything, so he knocks out my Ferrothorn. And I have to make a choice, because I think I have to go Greninja. Because Greninja guarantees me a kill. Because if I go into my other Pokemon, like if I go into my Rotom, he might be able to kill me. If I go Azumarill, then I have to click Aqua Jet, and then I'll be locked into Aqua Jet, which means he can bring in his Ferrothorn. And same goes for Scizor. If I click Bullet Punch, then he has his own Scizor, and he has his Ferrothorn. At least with Greninja, he can't really outplay me. I am going to click Surf though, instead of Ice Beams. I know Ice Beam hits everything pretty well, but by clicking Surf, he cannot switch into Scizor. Because what he could do is predict my Ice Beam and go into Scizor. Then I'll become an Ice type, and then he can kill me with the priority Bullet Punch. So he decides to stay in. And now he can also not go into Scizor. So he goes into Ferrothorn, and after Spikes and Stealth Rocks, I'm pretty sure he dies to Hidden Power of Fire. And this is why I was looking so hard for HP Fire Greninja, because I think it's really good. I knock out the Ferrothorn right here. I get a crit, but a crit did not matter, I'm pretty sure. And Greninja took out 2 Pokemon, so that's really well for me. He brings in his Weavile now. What he has left is Weavile, which is faster, and a Scizor, which has a priority move, and maybe Breloom has Mach Punch as well, so there's no point in keeping my Greninja alive. So I'm just gonna stay in the Hidden Power Fire. And he knocks me out. I think it's Choice Band. Most Weaviles are. But still, I'm going into a Azumarill here, because he still has a Scizor in the back, so I cannot kill him with Bullet Punch straight up. And he's locked into knockoff. Knockoff won't knock me out right here. So what I can do is Aqua Jet here. And knock out the Weavile. And let's see. He brings in the Breloom. Takes a lot of damage from spikes. Stealth rocks up as well. And I'm just gonna click the Aqua Jet. If he Swords Dances, then I do it Pokeone most likely. Oh, maybe not. He clicks Seed Bump. And if he has Mach Punch, then my Scissor dies. So I have to go Clefable. And basically what this does is he is forced to click Spore. I'm going to go into Scissor here. I just cannot risk him having Mach Punch, so even though Scissor would be nice, I'm going Scissor, and I have to trust in my Rotom's ability to knock out Scissor. His Scissor. Okay. He has to click Spore here because he cannot knock out my Clefable from full HP. Okay, he does go for the Spore, and I'm going to switch back into Clefable here, right here. It actually has Drain Punch, so Spore, Drain Punch, Seed Bomb. I don't see a Poison Heal, so it has to be Technician, right? Anyway, clicking Moonblast here, I still have those hazards up. He decides to Seed Bomb right here, and I knock out the Breloom. And now his Scissor comes in. Scissor already took some damage. Stealth rocks and spikes. And I'm going to go into my Rotom here. Hard Rotom, in case he Swords Dances. If he has Roost, he should click it there. But maybe he's fearing the flamethrower, so he went for Bullet Punch. And I'm clicking Volt Switch because Volt Switch should knock him out from here. It should. I don't want to miss Hydro Pump. I do knock him out. I actually got a crit. Not sure if it mattered, but we end up winning this game. So good game. Bruno V8, and I hope you guys enjoyed this battle. Let's see if we can find another battle. Okay guys, we got a game against Kisame 2402. He's running a Sun team. Can definitely be really scary to me because I do not really have anything that was Sun. I have 2 Pokemon weak to fire type moves, 2 Pokemon weak to grass type moves. This will be scary, but I'll lead off Clefable. I think Stealth Rocks are really nice to have up. He leads up with Torkoal as expected. And we're just basically gonna trade Stealth Rocks right here. I got my rocks first. And he actually went for Yawn, so maybe he was fearing the Calm Mind setup. But he had a Scissor in the back, so I was not quite comfortable going for that. I'm going Conkeldurr now. This Conkeldurr is pretty bad in my opinion because it doesn't have Drain Punch, it doesn't have Facade. I am gonna click Knockoff though, because if he stays in, I do get rid of his Heat Rock, I believe. Yeah, Heat Rock. That way he can abuse his Sun a bit less. And let's see if he actually... Is he going to switch? Going back into Clefable. I just want to trade rocks. Goes for Clear Smog. They went for the chip there. Trading rocks there. Actually went for a Rapid Spin, predicting my rocks. But my leftovers he'll actually heal me more. So I'm gonna keep Stealth Rocking up. And if he keeps doing this, I'll eventually get a full HP Clefable. But he goes into Victory Bell now. And this thing is a threat. Let's go into Ferrothorn. Let's hope he doesn't have HP Fire. Because if he doesn't have HP Fire, then my Ferrothorn should be able to Weather Ball. No, I'm gonna lose to this thing. I don't see how to... I have to kill it with Scissors Bullet Punch, but I think he's outside of range. I'm gonna go Conkeldurr. And this Conkeldurr is actually max HP, so I might be able to live like a Sludge Bomb or something. And then hopefully he stays in and like I can knock this Victory Bell out. Let's hope he stays in. Come on. I don't mind losing Conkeldurr here. No, I died. No. Oh wait, I lived! I lived! Let's go! Let's go! This is a trade I would definitely take, because that Victory Bell was such a big threat to my team. Oh, like he probably cocked it and saw that he was most likely going to knock out a regular Conkeldurr, but this Conkeldurr was almost max HP with Spit Def EVs. So luckily I knocked it out. Now Torkoal comes in, and I went into Rotom here. And his sun should actually end, right? His sun should end. Yeah, it should end, so I can actually click the Hydro Pump here. And looking at his team, he doesn't have a switch for Hydro Pump. He lost his Grass type. So if he stays in, nice, we get rid of the Torkoal. That's really good. So things are looking better for us. And he lost his Hazard Removal and his Hazard Setter, so if I can defog, I will definitely do it. Because I still have my Clefable alive. Clefable can get up rocks. And that would be nice. But he goes into Scizor now. Why is he going Scizor? Like, I could carry. Do people not carry Will-O-Wisp on Rotom? Gonna click. Oh, the U-turn, that's definitely banned. That is definitely a banned Scizor. That did so much. But yeah, I'll click Hydro Pump as I get damage off on the Dragonite. Doesn't matter too much. I will go into Clefable here. And that's why I didn't defog, because I still wanted to keep those rocks up for his Dragonite. And now because his Dragonite already took damage, his multi-scale is broken, so the next time I will attempt to defog. But I'm clicking Moonblast and still it should damage even his Scizor, because his Scizor is banded. It takes rocks and Bullet Punch, Moonblast. Oh, that's some nice damage. And U-turn. I don't think he's gonna U-turn. If he U-turns, so be it, and he knocks me out. And if he Bullet Punches, I'll get off my defog. He does go for Bullet Punch, so works out really well for me. And should I defog here? I already broke his Mota skill on Dragonite, so I'm just gonna defog. As he actually goes Dragonite again, which is great. Because now he takes Stealth Rocks damage again. And I get rid of the entry hazards. I'll keep this alive though. And I'll just go back into my Clefable. Team Speed comes out. He's Life Orbed, okay. Draco Meteor and Life Orb. I'm gonna go for Rocks here, as he Extreme Speeds again. So I'm probably trying to sack this, but now I get a Rocks. And he cannot even switch out anymore because he's gonna die. I'm gonna Soft Boil up. He does switch out, so that's a dead Dragonite right there. Scizor does come in right now. And I'm gonna go for the mid-ground play. Going to bring in my Scizor. His Conkeldurr is definitely still a threat, because I don't think Greninja knocks it out. I need some pre-damage. Just for U-turn. Garchomp comes in. Going into Clefable. Goes for Earthquake. That thing is definitely Choice Banded. Holy. Because he's Choice Banded, I can go into Rotom. And I know he's locked in. That's definitely Choice Band, so I'm clicking Volt Switch. Because he has to switch out. And I will get so much momentum right here. I am going to Volt Switch into Clefable though, as he goes into Dragonite. So that's a really nice play on his part. That way he doesn't give me the Volt Switch. I do get some leftovers recovery, which is nice. Let's see what he brings in. His Scissor comes back in. Is he faster? I don't know if he's max speed, but I might be able to live U-turn. Hopefully I'm faster. Oh, he's faster, and he doesn't knock me out, so I still get the Hydro Pump on his Conkeldurr. This is exactly what I needed. Damage, come on, hit it, hit it. We hit Hydro Pump, and now I think my Scissor wins. I think my Scissor wins. I'm actually gonna sack a Fable here. Because if I keep Rotom, then his Scissor cannot really Bullet Punch. And I'm clicking Moonblast. He will knock me out. Because he runs speed on his Conkeldurr. And I should be able to win with Scissor. I think this is it, because after Stealth Rocks, his Scissor should die to my Bullet Punch. He still has his Guard Jump left though. And that's why I kept my Rotom alive, so that he cannot click Earthquake. He decides to sack Scissor right here. And because we know his Guard Jump is banded, I know I can revenge kill this. And he might even go for Outrage here, knowing that the Fable is dead, because maybe he doesn't run Dragon Claw and he runs Outrage, then he cannot even switch out anymore. So if he clicks Dragon Claw, still fine. But now I'll bring in my Greninja. I know he's banded. And if he switches into Conkeldurr, Conkeldurr will die. If he stays in, Guard Jump will die, and then my Scissor will knock out his Conkeldurr. So this was a pretty close game. I was very fortunate that I was able to get rid of his Victory Bell. Yeah, I knocked out the Guard Jump. Now Conkeldurr comes in, and he has to click Mach Punch, otherwise I knock him out with Scissor. He clicks Mach Punch, which is fine. Funny thing is, I actually removed Shadow Sneak for Gunk Shot. Imagine if I had Shadow Sneak there. But yeah, now Scissor comes in, and I should be able to live Mach Punch, especially because I'm max HP. Still does quite a decent amount of damage, but I knock him out with Bullet Punch. Conkeldurr goes down, and that is how we managed to pick up the win. So I hope you guys did enjoy this battle. If you did, please hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I make a lot of Pokemon PvP stuff, mostly on the game Pokeone. Pokeone is still my main game, guys. Don't think that I'm fully committed to Pokemon Revolution. I just like Pokemon Revolution better at the moment. But I will definitely still play Pokemon and upload videos. Also, leave a comment down below and let me know which Pokemon I should get next. And make sure to click on the notification bell as well to know when my videos are live for you. And yeah, leave a funny comment down below, guys. And